everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Flinthook. I gotta be honest with you, this game is tilting the Christ out of me. I can't stay level-headed when I'm playing Flinthook. It's really the, and again, take this as a personal admission of my own idiocy as opposed to something wrong with the game. However, I don't know how many more times I can go into a room and take 9 hits on that room itself because of the amount of traps. Am I bad? Maybe I'm just super bad. But especially when, you know, we're staring down like a probably like 1 and a little bit hour quest here to finish things off that has never been more daunting than it is right now. Some of these rooms, you know the rent is too damn high. Some of these rooms are too darn hard. That one and that one are my own fault. I would definitely suggest probably like 75% or more of the damage that I take is 100% my own fault. The rest, I feel like we need some kind of like IRS auditing system where I can bring my damage receipts up to the Flinthook developers and be like, this, do you see this? You see where I got 99% of the way up to the top of the room that I have no choice but to go through, and then at the top I got hit once, and on the way back down I got hit by 4 laser beams and a saw? You gotta at least give me a 20% rebate on that damage. That's just unreasonable. The government is nicer than the Flinthook developers. I'm not saying they're here to be my friend, I'm just throwing out there I feel like some of the... It's like it's Babylonian. This is the Code of Hammurabi. It's a draconian system. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Okay, we got him. That was good play. Now, you know what I respect about it, though? It forces you to be better. It really does. Okay, that's horrible. See, this is like, sure, I did get myself trapped there, but is it really worth having no agency over taking damage twice? Oh, I have to be honest with you. I think my biggest enemy in Flinthook, though, is not the game. It is myself. Because I allow myself to get a little... Yeah, let's buy it. I allow myself to get a little tilted and a little mind-flooded, and the more I play, the more I make mistakes. What is this? Cup of Sorrow. It's a relic I already have. That's right. That's right. So that's... Shouldn't have done that. That's fine. 100 gold is a small price to pay, but it was stupid that it happened that way in the first place. Hopefully, we end up not losing this by 10 HP, in which case I will have no choice but to scream into a pillow and then come back and record another episode of Flinthook. Because I'm committed to completing this dang game. But a little piece of my soul dies every time there's damage that's nearly unavoidable. And again, I'm not losing because of these unavoidable bits of damage the vast majority of the time. I'm mostly just belly aching. But some of the time, even if I'm not losing the game because of them, I'm losing my freaking... Okay, but Self, you gotta meet the game halfway. Don't leave gold on the ground. That's just... It's just a silly idea to leave gold on the ground. That time I thought I could make the jump, and I couldn't, and that's okay. But you know what you have to do here? You have to beat less than 12 ships, and you have to have, ideally at least, have full HP by the final one. So if you could have full HP on every single one in the interim period, that's awesome as well. But non-compulsory. For now, you should just be happy you got one done here and you're feeling good. Maybe that's what we need to do, is tap into our rage instead of working against it. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. All I know is that I thought I was a big old swinging past my knees, if you know what I mean, roguelite player. Oh yeah, I beat Isaac. Oh, I beat FTL. Looped in Nuclear Throne many times. Decent daily scores in that. Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, I got a... Did I get 100% in Gungeon? I thought I had done everything in Enter the Gungeon, but... at least before the supply drop update. But, you know, Flinthook is like, hey, here's a spike on the ground, and an enemy that shoots a bullet that doesn't even home in on you, and I'm like, whoa, why can't I hold all these? Oh, I'm dead, you know? It hurts. Error between keyboard and chair? Is that the parlance of our times? Either way, this run is going fine right now. Of course, you would have to be some sort of idiot if you thought that enemy bullets went through walls. Well, I mean, enemy bullets do go through walls, but enemy knives? Nah, dude. Knives don't follow the same rules as bullets. Okay, you know what? I'm being petty. It's a bad look. I gotta not do that. That time I just jumped right into it. I'll take 100% ownership for that. Dude, it's got better prediction than the freaking swipe on Android. Good one. Good one. But good lord. It is punishing, man. It is punishing. I didn't have anything else as a capstone to that conversation. You get the idea. Oh, these are curses. These are curses. Get out of here. Give you less HP, but also your butthole stinks. No, I don't want it. You know what? I'm just tapping into the rage. I'm gonna become the bad boy of Flinthook. Yeah, that's right. Hunger Games? No thanks. I'm still full. It's an Eric Andre quote that I stole because I'm a bad boy. Space meat. Scaly Sea Dog. Does that give you the ability to... It looks like it gives you the ability to cling onto walls or something. Gloves sometimes mean wall cling. But dude, I gotta be honest, there's two sides to every coin. And the side that I can't stop thinking about in Flinthook right now is if I ever beat this dang game, I'm gonna ascend to a new level of self-confidence that I've never had before in my adult life. So, you know, is it sad that my whole life boils down to how well I'm performing in a roguelite? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe go fudge yourself. We got a key now. If we have to do a room, we have to do a room. I'm fine with that. I think we can hit him. We cannot hit him. We also cannot jump. Or we'll touch the saw. The saws also block our bullets, but not his. It must be because his are yellow and mine are blue. It's just the rules of engagement here. I think I'm in danger of becoming, like, untiltable. The ship may not ever be able to right if I don't tilt it myself soon. So let's just win on this one so we can feel good about ourselves. You know what? I'll pay 33 for an apple. That time, I should have waited. Part of being an adult is taking responsibility for your own mistakes. What do we get there? Attracts faraway gold and jewels right into your mitts. I'm for that. Dude. There are some rooms where if you make one mistake, cancel Christmas, dude. You know what? That's what I think about you. There's too many things on this room. Okay, here we go. Gotta stand here. The saw goes off. Or sorry, the laser goes off. Then you just run and jump. See, a little bit of foresight might be exactly what I need. Exactly what the doctor ordered here. Before you say that's not what doctors do, isn't it? I've had conversations with my doctor. She goes, you know, your blood sugar's looking a little up. What's up with that? And I go, I have been eating a lot of pierogies lately. And she goes, stop eating so many dang pierogies. And I go, why didn't I think of that? And then I stop eating so many dang pierogies and I go in and she goes, hey, your numbers are looking better. And I go, yeah, it's the pierogies again. The problem has solved itself. Okay, that damage was on me again. Oh, I've done a terrible thing. At least we got our one apple. Yeah, saw that coming, didn't I? let's go. What am I going to do with the map? Well, I guess immediately go to the boss fight, which is directly adjacent to us. Play has probably been at like a 5 out of 10 over the course of this episode. I really feel like with focus and concentration, we can improve that. I don't think I'm ever going to be a 10, but I think we can get to an 8.5. And a 7 might be good enough to get the win. So you know what? Great performance there. I looked at that room and I resigned myself to taking damage, and then I thought about it for 10 extra seconds and I decided that I do not want to do that. We could still buy the tonic. I don't think we need to, though. Plus, again, more than in any other roguelite, I think I mentioned this in an episode, the backtracking is not always something that's worth doing. Because the backtracking, there's traps in the rooms that don't disappear when you kill the room. Fair. Let's go with this. But then you're not just backtracking, you backtrack to get the tonic, you're at full HP, then you gotta 4-track back to the room, and I don't trust myself to not take damage on the traps. So it's a complicated value proposition. What I want to see is tonic at the exact end of the room. Now, it's not realistic, that's not gonna happen most of the time, but if we can make it happen, I would like to make it happen. I will do this room because I know this room. This room is very doable. And if that's the price we gotta pay for a single apple, well, dude, all I can say is that inflation, that'll kill you. Used to be you could just go down to the corner store with a, you know, you got a 25-cent coin in your pocket, you can grab yourself a slice of fresh fruit. Not in today's world. Not anymore. Gotta go through a series of increasingly elaborate laser-based traps if you want to get yourself the vitamin A that you require to live on planet Earth. I don't know why I would assume that it's a vitamin A, you know, oh my god, it's not a duplicate. I mean, it's, maybe vitamin A is named because of apples. You never know, right? Snack attack, let's go. Get a delicious apple each time you board a ship. I turned that perk off because... 515, okay. Turn that perk off because, I put on, I think I got a range upgrade and put that on permanently in an episode that will never see the light of day. Because it was about 6 seconds long. But the range upgrade has been serving me well. It wasn't the range upgrade that has left me feeling bad. We still got the crit build as well. Plus 170 HP, I mean, nothing wrong with that. What is this guy? It's a ghost. Wait, they lampshaded that ghost as if he was the most difficult enemy we've ever seen in our entire lives, but in actuality, dude died in 2 hits. Maybe 3 hits. We might have critted him twice, though, so don't get too cocky. Alright, let's go. We're safe, we're safe, we're safe! We're getting mad crits right now, so we, oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's on me, that's on me. Okay, what's going on? Okay, the dog's gotta go first. Let the slow-mo recharge. Shoot the rocket. These guys have got to go first, obviously. You got 3 rockets to deal with. Don't fear the slow-mo. Could be the wind or the sun or the rain. We could be like they are. Dude, having infinite crits is actually... was temporarily saving my life until I hooked slightly incorrectly, went into a bullet, and now ruined my crit build for the time being. It's alright, we got a key. We got 2 apples. Which is good, because I took 2 damage there. Right. What was I thinking? This is just a treasure room, so if I get screwed here, keep in mind I'm basically doing it to myself, but common watch. Duplicate. As far as I'm concerned, that fighting bell probably saved us at least 10, if not 20 HP there, so... Oh, hello. Some kind of weird curse thing. Curse of the Pitiful Pistol. But we also got a larger slow-mo gauge. Alright, so it's like a deal with the devil, except instead of taking your HP and giving you good items, it takes your good functionality and gives you garbage. Not necessarily garbage, though. I know there's a key room up there. Honestly, I'm not a believer in keys yet. I'm just saying the jury's still out on some of those key rooms. They have not always given me what I would consider a proportionate value. Sometimes you open up a key room, it's a nasty trap room. Like, oh my god. What are you supposed to do in that? Is this our third? This must... They shoot 3 times, not just once. Okay, that must be our third. That's fine. Just do well against the boss and you'll be in like Flint. My favorite movie. Let's go. You found a ghost gem. Let's ghost. Give me the boss. Give me the people as in Free My Soul as well. I want to get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. I need like a 5th mouse button and map it to slow-mo. Because, I mean, the fact that I'm not using my slow-mo gauge has to be maddening for you, I'm sure. But at the same time, for me, it's also leaving HP on the table that has no need to be there. I would, of course, prefer to have more HP, but it's hard to remember in the moment. Most of the time, I get hit in Flinthook. And this is how I should have articulated it earlier. But most of the time I get hit in Flinthook, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of bullets on the screen, these are going to be tough to dodge. Most of the time I get hit, I only notice it after the fact. You know, I like, oh, there's spikes that I'm standing on. Oh, that's a spike ball in the foreground that I should have seen, but my brain filtered it out for a reason that I honestly do not understand at all. Anyway, we got back to full HP just by virtue of being on the boss fight, so that's something. Now's the time where we build up the crit chance as much as we conceivably can. That was really good. I don't know if the crit chance... People told me it shreds bosses, but I'm not sure. Maybe if you can get a build that makes your crits do more damage, which wouldn't surprise me if I'm just ignorant of that existing. But your crits dealing extra damage doesn't seem to matter that much if the boss goes into invincibility, you know, soon after taking X amount of damage anyway. Sure, you can do that damage a little faster. Maybe you could even sneak in like an extra 5 from time to time, but... Or an extra 1? That one was pretty bad. Oh, I thought that was, I thought that was a bullet coming for me at record speed. Good job so far, though. We're more than halfway through the boss fight. Haven't taken a single hit so far. It's starting to feel a little Isaac-y. Oh, you know why it took less damage? Because, I forgot, we have a weaker pistol now. Which means crits might be that much more important now. Maybe? Okay, that was pretty bad on my part, but closing in on the completion regardless here. Oh, I knew he was gonna stop. I just thought he was gonna stop slightly sooner. This is still fine. Like, remember, this is... Are we getting an apple per run? Per floor? I can't remember what perks we've gotten. Like, we didn't take that perk, but I thought we got that from a chest. It's gonna be hard to keep that in mind the longer this run goes on for. Which again is why I think breaking these episodes up is also good. At least for me, because it's going to take some renewed focus. I mean, I think as you'll probably accept, there's not a 100% chance that I will even beat, like, the first boss on this route, so I think having the chance to break these up into discrete intervals is going to be good for me. That was just an ill-advised hook. I'll take ownership. Completed this. We'll get a little HP back. I don't think we're killing it by any means, but we are alive. And with more than half HP, so that's something. Oh, right, I forgot we get the potion after we finish the level, because that's fair, in my opinion. I appreciate that. Way too many bombs, but do we have sub-weapon here? Is that what's doing that for us? Three black market gems is also hugely important for us grinding to, I wouldn't say 100% completion, but at least unlocking everything from the black market. Let me out of here. Let me on to the next mission. I know you like me. That's good. But please let me on to the next mission. Okay. Let's go. Labyrinthine Gambler. I'm fine with that. Who's the second boss? It's Man in a Machine. But he pops out of the... His arms come and attack you? I remember that. I'm not thinking of Baron Von Goo. I'm thinking of the other one, but... Alright, 155. Completely fine on HP. That was bad damage again. We really could have gotten through that without taking damage, but now I throw myself on the mercy of the game. We healed up accurately anyway. Or adequately, I should say. I don't really have a problem with the reduced damage due to the pistol, by the way. I gotta actually take a look at how much damage it does. It does 9 instead of 10. That doesn't seem that bad. So if we can augment that by getting, you know, 14 damage out of our crits more frequently, then that's fine. See, that bums me out because I thought we had that one on lock. Ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Apparently we did not. Okay, yeah. Well, as soon as I jumped there, I recognized that I had made the ultimate mistake. Hit the three-wheel motion. Three-wheel motion has saved me. Up to 1,400 gold. Things do tend to get progressively more expensive in shops, but I'm hopeful that maybe, you know, 1,400 still goes as far as it used to. Gotta find shops in the first place, though. So Labyrinthine usually suggests a longer floor. But that's... Oh, that... Okay. Stupid move on my part to jump down right on top of that enemy, but still. Labyrinthine usually suggests a longer floor, which is not always a bad thing. You know, think about it like Isaac rooms have variable punishments and rewards in them, and then your play determines what you're gonna get out of them as well. As long as you never get trapped on a wall, that room should be easy, dude. I almost got trapped on a wall there, I'll admit, but we made it happen. He is a moron. Now, that's the only thing you could possibly be led to believe after watching me take damage to pick up like 6 gold there at the end, but... My mom thinks I'm cool. Hello, you scared the crap out of me. Oh, well, within 1 hour from now. And probably a lot sooner based on my Flint... Oh! Based on my Flinthook experience. I agree with you. I will endeavor to defeat the game quickly. But Probably not in the next 10 minutes. I have made a terrible... No. Oh, don't die like this, because the sushi conspiracy is going to be out of control. Okay. The curse was nasty, but I got plus 10 HP. Life goes on. We should have no problem staying alive. Okay, that's the situation where, like, the way back was way easier than the way there. Okay, so we've done this. Don't take damage. Beautiful. Well done. Now, spoiled my own focus. Took damage on that room. But we're done with this floor. And that means something in this crazy mixed up world. That freaking means something, buddy. Dude, these 69 HP. Is it a sign? All I ask is for me to gain the strength to absolve myself of forgive myself for the damage I've taken and treat every raid as if it's a new one, okay? That's all I ask myself. You found a ghost gem. Only 7 more to go. There's only 7 more to go. I don't know what you're freaking out about, see. 77 out of 180 HP, that's fine. I think in the end we actually did okay on this floor. Keep in mind, I believe 1 tonic, if it doesn't heal us to full HP, it's gonna give us 100 HP, so. Yes, this is what we need. It's dangerous because of asphyxia, but because of the fact that there is bazaars here, we should be able to buy a tonic. And we're not doing anything else with our money. All I do with my money is go to gamblingers and pick up curses like an idiot. But you know what? We beat Baron Von Goo after taking a curse. The prophecy can come true. It's not tonic. 1,350. But it did add plus 25 to our HP. So that's, I'm just saying, that's pretty solid. We might not be able to afford tonic anymore. But we basically bought extra HP capacity, which if we have a really, really good boss fight, we might be able to take advantage of. Or, worst case scenario, we drastically overpaid for space meat. Which is something that I can extremely live with, given the circumstances. Expression is, beggars can't afford to be choosers. And it's only getting ripped off if you had a choice. Did we have a choice? I don't know. That was a great room. We're rebuilding ourselves from the ground up here. Good stuff, buddy. What have you done? Did I not take a second hit there? Is there a benevolent force in this universe? Does somebody up there like me? Tune in next time when we'll be answering these and many more questions. Can I even make that jump? You see my concern and my conundrum here? I might have to use the hook to make that jump, but there's like a millisecond window in which it's okay to even try. Okay. Down on the bottom floor now. Well, see you later, you weirdo ghost. I kinda hate this. Saws are too dangerous to be left alive. What is that? Pepper shot. Put some gusto in your pistol and increases the power of your critical blast. That actually seems extremely useful right now. I've got a crit-focused build. Oh, it's our secret room too. That might be the way to go. Of course, I gotta keep my combos high to even have a chance to make it work, but that's gonna hurt. That's also going to hurt. Yo, when these enemies vote as a block, there's nothing we can do. They can't be stopped. 20. 20 on crits. Okay. That's better than 15. So despite the reduced strength of our pistol, fairly happy with that. Oh, I was not confident there, but it worked. I don't know about this, boss. Yeah. Well, you do get one shield in here. So it does protect us from taking damage once, but we gotta not take damage on the way out, which admittedly does seem way easier because of the placement of the saws. Okay. Let's go. Okay, the damage at the end there was extremely dumb, but otherwise handled decently. Those are ghost barrels. You wouldn't. We have escaped. The ghosts will not follow us. Make no attempt to contact us off of Europa. Yo, he was gotten. He was in my wheelhouse. Dude, I'll just say it. There's too many projectiles. The human mind can only handle 7 projectiles. I learned it in neuroscience class. Taught by Dr. Einstein, that's right. Dr. Alfred Einstein. No, I didn't get his name wrong. He's no relation. It's the actual boss fight. Oh, it's Laser Man! Good fight. We never should have taken damage. Good fight, though. Okay. It seems like we'll probably be able to keep ourselves alive. Admittedly, no tonic. Remember, you get some HP before the bosses, and then if you beat the bosses, you get some HP back, so we do have a chance to recover. Plus, we're rolling in black market tokens right now. What's coming out next? Don't come around here no more. We made it out before Asphyxia got us, too, which is nice. Way before, actually. Dude, there's not going to be any ships left in flipping Space Buddy once we're done with it. I'm gonna go for the pile driver, which appears to have a larder, which I'm hoping means maybe they keep their apples in the larder. I don't know. I mean, how many consumables do you even get in this game? You get coins, you get bigger coins, you get black market coins, you get apples. Keys occasionally. Use the keys to get coins, black market coins, or apples, so. Okay, well, we will just basically tell these guys to fudge off. Thanks for the free gold, suckers. That was a great use of the fighting bell, in my opinion. Now, we should not be in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I've got to prove myself. I possibly have just sealed my own fate. You have to be honest. You thought that was gonna go worse. Still could. Still could. Dude, again, put your money where your mouth is. If you're gonna hate on that play right there, tweet me your scores. I mean that sincerely. Because in my brain, I knew exactly what you had to do on that room. It's just very, very difficult. That time, though, that was just stupidity. It's very, very difficult to put it into practice, okay? I still believe we can recover. Watch out for pressure plates. You can see them. There is a subtle but apparent tell. Right there. I demand combat. Well, obviously, like, we need to take that. You know what? Midas loot. Find greater. We can get all the gold. Sure. Let's do it. There was a pressure plate there. I didn't even notice. Lucky us. Okay. I demand combat. I demand the chance to redeem myself. That was close. His shot was slightly obscured by the explosion. Oh, I jumped into it. That's my bad. Not gonna give the game any flack for that. They are enemies that shoot 100% straight, so, you know, if I can't figure that out, at some point I gotta look inwards to see the problem. We didn't lose HP, we lost our Eternal Heart there. More combat, please. I demand it. Hey, thanks, library man. There we go. It's a page. It says Slimy. Added to your lore collection. Learn more about our Our compass. What a world. I demanded a trial by combat, and here we are. You know, like, of course, I'm assuming, made more famous by Game of Thrones, but the trial by combat was a real thing in the medieval era. Beyond that, there was also trial by fire, which, if I remember correctly, first off, how stupid were people in the Middle Ages? NL, you can't say that, but come on. That's no system of justice. You know, we gotta. He's done it. Healing items get an extra kick. That seems very valuable right now. So trial by combat was basically like, well, if he were really guilty, God wouldn't let him win in combat. Obviously, that's madness. You ever seen Brock Lesnar in the UFC? He looks like a villain and he wins all the time. Dude literally has a sword tattooed on his chest. Let's go. Keys? We got keys. Yes, we do. We can do it. We can't even come close to affording it. Well, we should go the other way then. Trial by fire, I thought was when they had you walk over hot coals, and if your feet burned, then you were guilty. Again, definitely in the running for worst judicial system I could conceivably think of. Like, I bet if you were guilty in the Middle Ages, you were like, damn, dude, it could be worse. I could be judged by a jury of my peers. Instead, these morons are gonna let me fight somebody. And if I win, I'm innocent. What a great system. I want a new character is medieval Bernie Sanders. I dream of an era when a man can be judged not on the prowess with which he wields a sword. Not a great impression. I'm working on it. At least we lived through this room. Single apple room. He got the single apple room. The boots with the fur. Well, fun while it lasted, guys. Genuinely, I am trying here. I worry about this, though. I tried. I sincerely did. Well, we leveled up again, but we got more to do. At least we got a couple of packs and some new black market shenanigans. We're almost at max perks, but I'll try a Devil's Dice run or something next. We ended up doing okay there in the end. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.